Emily Diacchiardi is an artist from Atlanta, Georgia, and is currently a Master's of Fine Arts candidate at the University of California, Santa Barbara. Her project, It's Completely Anonymous, is a participatory online platform where visitors slow down to answer the question left by the previous participant and then leave a new question for the next person. Check out her work, links in the description box below.
Hi, my name is Emily Diacchiardi. My platform or my pop-up that I made, it's called It's Completely Anonymous. It's a web-based platform that anyone can find via URL. You can find that at my portfolio page. But essentially, it's a platform that is a question and response exchange that explores a kind of a speculative nature of what a linear conversation could look like, or even like what earlier internet platforms were doing in consideration of emerging communities. So as we enter the site, it gives you a little bit of information about the intent of why I made the project. And someone additionally said that it reminds them of chainmail, which I think is actually spot on for what this is. So as we enter the site, once you go in, it'll generate the last question someone who entered the site left, which is, at this current moment, what's the longest you spent looking at yourself in the mirror? That's a crazy question. I don't know how long I've spent looking at myself in the mirror.
You could put mine. You could
Okay,
be like,
yeah. What's
At
yours?
least like 10 minutes, maybe.
Okay,
in the morning.
that's a
Yeah.
solid response,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. And so I wrote 10, but 10 minutes. And then as we enter that in, it saves it, and then it asks you to leave a question for the next person. So would you like to leave a question?
Leave it a question for the next person.
Yeah.
Let me see.
It can be anything.
Anything, literally
It could
anything.
literally be
Okay.
anything.
What's your favorite New York City restaurant? I guess.
Okay. And so then it tells you, thanks for participating, you can leave now. Ideally, like, you wouldn't answer your own question. That's why it'll bump you out. So then it brings you back to the homepage for the next person.
Gotcha.
And so then as we were to enter it again, here lies your question. Yeah, thank you.
At the end, would you kind of have like all the answers, like a spreadsheet of all the answers and stuff like that? Kind of to
So
like.
what I'm currently working on right now is kind of making not necessarily like a heat map, but essentially like there is a map of all of the questions that have been asked and answered. And based on how many people have asked the same question, the text is larger. So it's kind of like this big bulletin map of questions and answers. And it's none of it's recording like where the question was answered or when it was answered. So it still has this ability of having anonymity online.